Hey, everybody. Look at y'all logged in before me as usual, capturing those crowns that I see in my chat. I don't know if you guys see it, but it's for the people that get in first. So good morning, everybody. Javier, first in this morning. That might be a first for you. Hola, hola, Albert. Nice to see you. Karen, good to see you as well. And I love when my viewers say hi to each other. But before we go too far, let's do this. I'll throw up the live view. Boom. There's the live view of Puerto Vallarta this morning. Yeah, you should be used to that view by now. It's recurring for sure. And it is 9:01 a.m. You have found Puerto Vallarta Real News, and I'm your host, Brent Lane. So nice to see you. As usual, we've got the ticker going across the bottom with the exchange rates, the weather, airport status, wave reports, all kinds of good info there that generally gets asked on social media, but you can find it right here every single morning. No need to search for it. And of course, you also can find me and find the news that's happening in Puerto Vallarta right now. So I hope you're enjoying that live view. It will give everybody a little time to get on. Hopefully everybody's finding the show this morning, and it's so nice to have you all. Okay, where to start? So we always start with a little bit of chit chat. So let's chat for a minute and then we'll have some coffee. So first off, I want to give a shout out. Hopefully you're watching this some point through Substack today or in the next coming days, but I want to give a big shout out to my latest paid subscriber on Substack. Thank you so much to Eric. I didn't contact you first, so I'm not going to share your last name, but a huge shout out to you. Your contribution of just $50 for the year really, really helps me fund more equipment for this show, as well as equipment I can travel with sometimes. I do have vacation coming up in the next few months, all the way out to February. Now, my February vacation is a live aboard for scuba diving for 8 or 9 days in the middle of the ocean, like 30 hours offshore. Now, we're not going to have a live stream for that, but I've got other trips planned, and maybe I'll have a better solution for mobily doing this show. But for now, we'll see how it goes. So a big shout out to Eric. That was the point of that one. So nice to see everybody else this morning. And let's share. So I was listening to a podcast. This is new. I don't usually change podcasts, but this one was kind of relevant to like being someone who reports the news and getting information back. And so this one, have you all ever heard of the term a GLOMAR response? This was new to me. GLOMAR, GLOMAR. And I have never heard of a GLOMAR response. Maybe you have. Don't spoil it in the comments. But if you have, give me a thumbs up or say I've heard of it. Even if you're seeing this later in the day. So a GLOMAR response is when you get the I can neither confirm nor deny that story, or I can neither confirm nor deny that data. When you get one of those frustrating responses, which started all the way back, I'm trying to remember what year it was. I think it was the 60s or 70s, or maybe the 60s. And so a submarine from Russia sunk 3 miles deep, and the U.S. wanted to get that sub back, obviously, for information from it, the nuclear missiles that were on it at the time. And so they devised a way to do it with a large ship. They worked with Howard Hughes to kind of create this cover story, and they created essentially a crane. Remember the crane games where the crane goes down and it never grabs what you want, and then it drops into the thing, and mostly kids are just getting trapped in them. So they created this giant crane game to try and grab this submarine and pull it up. And about halfway up, it broke apart. It fell apart. It dropped. Now, first of all, why is it called GLOMAR? So GLOMAR, first of all, stands for Global Marine. That's the company that sent out the ship to try and use this giant crane arm to pick up the submarine. Now, the submarine broke on the way up. They didn't get the sub back, but they can neither confirm nor deny if the parts that did come up actually had the nuclear missiles, or what was actually raised to the surface. So when you get a GLOMAR response, I can neither confirm nor deny something. Very interesting. So there you go. So that is a GLOMAR response. That's a bit of information you may or may not want to know. I'm going to type good morning on our chat really quick. I'm not sure if it's working correctly. It is. Okay, good. I see Kirsten's here. Good morning. Nice to see you as well. Nice to see everybody. All right. Man, we have really drawn that out, but I hope you learned a little something about a GLOMAR response. So with that, I would like to have a sip of coffee. Oh, let's do it.
Time on PVRN. Hey,
All right, enough of that. We got a lot of news today, so we got to get on it. All right. Good morning. Oh, very funny, lovely L3. Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Lori. I don't know if Lori made it in time for the Glomar response, but maybe she can confirm or deny that. But the lovely L3 with the witty response. Nicely done for that. I'll give you a little clap. Hey, good job. Nicely done. I can't be the only witty one on this show. Everybody's got to be witty, so nicely done. All right, let's jump into some news. So first up, I want to talk about the story that was kind of big, nor nicely done, not kind of big yesterday. So state security forces have officially identified the 6 people taken into custody during that major joint operation. You probably saw either on the news or you saw it on social media in Bucerias. Authorities say the tactical raid followed days of field surveillance targeting an active criminal cell operating right in the heart of Valle de Banderas. During this sweep, officers seized multiple vehicles, high-powered firearms, tactical gear, and encrypted radio equipment. All 6 suspects were processed under heavy police escort to the regional prosecutor's office in Tepic, where state officials are formalizing judicial charges. Investigators are currently running forensic checks on the seized equipment to link the group of activity directly to recent criminal activity along the bay. For now, expect to see a much stronger security presence throughout Bucerias and surrounding coastal corridors in response to this. Maybe, maybe not. Local and state police patrols remain visibly heightened across the areas. Legal proceedings do move forward. And that is according to Tribuna de Bahia, which is the main source of my news. And thank you so much to Carolina Gomez for that first story today. All right. So moving forward, here's another one for the people that like diseases and little weird things that happen to people. Well, this time it's animals. And good morning to you, Melissa. There we go. Almost broke my good morning thing. Oh, there we go. So here's one. I'll even give you a picture for this one. Oh, look at the happy puppy. All right. So if you have pets at home, Jalisco health officials have launched a major rabies vaccination drive today across Puerto Vallarta and neighboring communities. Didn't know this was needed. Very interesting. Free immunization posts are popping up in main public squares, neighborhood health centers, and mobile sites to make it easy as possible for pet owners to drop by. The whole goal here is to protect our local pets and maintain Jalisco's multi-year streak of 0 human rabies cases. Now, as lovely L3, our resident epidemiologist, can attest, you don't want to get rabies. That would be very, very bad. Speaking of podcasts, I remember a podcast. It was like completely incurable, but I think they cured it like 1% or 2%. I mean, it's kind of enough. Yes, the Public Health Initiative. So when you bring your dog or cat in, veterinary teams on site will administer the shot, hand you an official vaccination passport if needed, and issue an updated registration tag. Local health directors are encouraging everyone to double check their pets' records and take advantage of these free neighborhood hubs during the morning hours. Public health crews plan to keep these mobile units moving through various residential sectors throughout the weekend, so keep an eye out for the stations set up near your local plazas or parks, wherever it may be. And again, thank you so much to Tribuna de Bahia. This time it was Brenda Beltran, who is a frequent contributor to CPS News that I do every Monday evening on television. All right, quick break for some coffee. Let's do it. No song, but we're definitely going to cheers it. Let's do it. Cheers to puppies not having rabies. And cheers to people being captured. And we can also cheers to learning about Glomar. And hey, ding song. There we go. Ding song to fix. Thank you for the cheers, Lori, Casey, and Cody. I appreciate it. Okay. Moving on in the news. Oh, good. Oh, construction and pending and traffic backups. Oh, we love these. All right, so here we go. If you are headed out on the road today, be aware that SEAPAL, it's our water authority, Vallarta, has heavy equipment set up along Avenida Mexico to tackle a major water main break. What's a day without a water main break on PVRN? Work crews have sanctioned off an active work zone and brought in industrial high-capacity pumps to drain out the subterranean water. That pumping is critical so technicians can safely get down into the trench and fix the compromised pipe. their safety is obviously critical. We've seen many photos on PVRN of SEAPAL down there working in the mud, a job many of us would not want to do. So I'm glad they are getting it done and getting the water out of the way and safely working. Transit officers are directing traffic around the excavation site. I know I can get that, but you will definitely want to plan for extra travel time or use an alternate route if you can. Neighbors and local businesses right in the immediate area might notice temporary drops in water pressure while crews are working to isolate the main leaking valve. SEAPAL representatives say they will run full pressure tests and quality checks before backfilling the trench and reopening the road completely. Thank you so much to Cesar Langarisa. Langarisa. Yeah, something like that. I don't know that reporter. That's a new reporter. So thank you so much. Yeah, we don't love traffic issues, but we do love improved infrastructure. We do appreciate you, SEAPAL, mostly. All right, here's some more good news. I mean, we love good news and we're blazing along, as a matter of fact. So this story here, this is an uplifting one. So La Lija, have you been out there? Maybe you've been out there roller skating or you went to Lucha Libre. Yeah, Brian, thanks for the comments. So sorry to, yeah, it is. Okay, so, I mean, hey, they did the crackdown. Nobody was hurt. There's crime everywhere. So Bucerias seems safe and secure. But that takedown was necessary to probably prevent more criminal activity. So, you know, definitely thank you for your comment. I appreciate that. Hey, and good morning to you. Okay. So with that, on a very fast news day today, La Lija. So maybe you've been out there, like I said, maybe you've gone to Lucha Libre, which is the wrestling here. Super fun, by the way. You should definitely do it. Or you've been out there roller skating or just hanging with the community. It's a really great community center here. But more great news about La Lija is they've got some amazing news for local families because Puerto Vallarta Municipal leadership has officially announced plans to build a dedicated autism center right inside the La Lija Cultural Sports Complex that we have here in town. The new facility will serve as a specialized regional hub, and it will offer diagnostic evaluations, therapy rooms, speech support, and family counseling all under one roof. Initial renovations on the building are set to start before the end of July, so just in a matter of days. The new center is part of a broader push across Jalisco to make specialized care and clinical resources far more accessible to families outside of major cities like Guadalajara, Mexico City. Once the interior build-out is finished, certified healthcare professionals and therapists will handle daily care and appointments directly out of the site. City administrators say they will release formal registration guidelines and take intake details as construction gets closer to wrapping up. Thank you so much to Osvaldo Granados for that story. That's a good story to kind of end a low news day. It's low season. We don't have a ton of news, we hope. And as we always say, and maybe Lovely All Three quoted this, that no news is good news sometimes. We appreciate that. So with a little extra time that we have today, we're going to go ahead and do one more coffee cam. Cheers it with me. Bing! And maybe I'll just take a minute to say how much I appreciate y'all. I mean, yes, I appreciate everybody. I really love the people that get on live. What are you thinking of the new time? So if you've been around the show for a while and you're catching it live or on replay, I'm hoping this 9 a.m. time is working well for you. Of course, we made the adjustment due to some construction noise, but that was 8:30. Now we're settling in at 9. I think 9's a good time for the show, but honestly, I would love to hear from you what you think about the 9 a.m. versus the 10 a.m. spot that we used to have. I'm hoping 9 a.m. sticks for now. I like it. It also frees up my day just a little bit. Yeah, good. Yeah. All right, back to the tour. Beautiful. Okay, and thank you for the feedback. I like that too. So yeah, I'm glad you're liking 9 a.m. But if you got a comment, if you got anything you want to say, please let me know. I do want to thank a viewer or two that sent me some viewer mail. You know I love viewer mail. Send it to pvrnmx@gmail.com. If you've got anything you want to say, anything you want to contribute to the show, you got an event coming up, I would definitely love to hear from you on viewer mail. So thank you so much. Down there in Amapas, they sent me a little viewer mail. I'm glad that you guys love the 9 a.m. I'm loving that. And if you're new to the show, there's a couple names that popped up on this show that I may not have seen before. Maybe it's the first time you chimed in, but take a minute, please hit the subscribe button down in the corner. It's that bell. Hit the bell. And then definitely change your notifications to all instead of the default. I really do appreciate that. With that, also let me know what you thought of the story I told. That was from a podcast. I listen to podcasts all the time. Thank you so much. Everybody's getting ready to go. So good to know. Usually watching demand. Well, thank you for coming in early, Brian. I appreciate that, Brian Pfeiffer, 1714. Welcome to the live show. Loved having you here. For that, I will give you a clap. And the clap's also going to be for the end of the show. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh, Stacey Jacobs, thank you. Oh, first time I can tune in. Well, good morning to you. All these new people this morning. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it live. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. All right, with that, hang in there for just a minute. Support my sponsors. They love what they do. They provide great services, and they really help support the show. And definitely the list of reporters at the end of the show are the sources of these stories, and without them, this would not happen. So with that, I'll see you tomorrow. And just in case you're wondering, tomorrow is Friday. And if you're newer to the show, Fridays are casual Fridays, so we'll chit-chat a little bit more, a little bit less news. But if anything big happens, I'll definitely cover it. Okay, everybody. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the show today, and a little bit lighter show that it was. And here are the credits. Let's go. See you tomorrow. Casual Friday.